The surface area of cubes and cuboids with Tutor. Here are the beginner questions, some of the easiest types of questions that you're likely to find on this topic. The surface area of a 3D shape is the total area of all of the faces of the shape added together. Starting with the cube, we can work out the area of one of the faces. Since a cube has all lengths the same, we can multiply length by width, which would be 4 multiplied by 4. This gives us 16 centimeters squared for one of the faces. And on a cube, we have 6 identical faces. So multiplying 16 by 6 gives us a total surface area of 96 centimeters squared. A cuboid doesn't have all faces the same, but it does have the same front and back, the same top and bottom, and the same side and side. To start, we can work out the area of the face on the front. This would be the width, 1.5 meters, multiplied by the length, 4 meters, which is 6. Next, we can find the area of the top. This would be 1.5 multiplied by 1, which is 1.5. And lastly, we can find the area of the side face, which would be 4 multiplied by 1, giving me 4. The area of all of these faces would add to give me 11.5 meters squared. And because there's 2 of all of these faces, top, bottom, front, back, side and side, we can multiply 11.5 by 2 to give us the total surface area, which would be 23 meters squared. On to the intermediate questions. With an increase in difficulty, we have 2 cuboids. The company wants the packaging with the smallest surface area. Starting with cuboid A, the area of the front face would be worked out by doing 5 multiplied by 8, which is 40. The area of the face at the top is 5 multiplied by 4, and is 20. And the face on the side would be worked out by doing 4 multiplied by 8, giving me 32. Adding these together gives me an area of 92 for the 3 faces, and then multiplied by 2 for the duplicates, which is 184 centimeters squared. For cuboid B, the front face is 4 multiplied by 10 and is 40. For the face at the top, it would be 10 multiplied by 4, giving me 40 again. And for the face on the side, 4 multiplied by 4, which is 16. Adding the area of these 3 faces is 96, and multiplying this by 2 to work out all of the faces is 192 centimeters squared. We can see the one with the smallest surface area and using the least packaging is cuboid A with 184 centimeters squared. A cube has a surface area of 294 centimeters squared. Find the side length x of the cube. So if the cube has a length of x, to work out the area of one of the faces, we would need to do x multiplied by x, which is the same as x squared. And then to work out the total surface area, we would need to multiply this by 6 for all of the 6 faces. So 6x squared is equal to the total surface area, which they've told us is 294. Now I have an equation which I can solve. Doing the inverse, I would need to divide by 6 on both sides, leaving me with x squared is equal to 49. And lastly, the inverse of squaring is to square root, meaning x must be equal to 7 centimeters. On to the advanced question, one of the trickiest types of questions that you're likely to find on this topic. So each of these identical cushions are being covered with a protective spray. That means covering the outside of the shape, and meaning we'll need to find the total surface area of the shape. Notice how some of the units we're using later on are given as meters squared. Therefore, it'd be appropriate to work out our total surface area as meters squared, and will be a good idea to convert these lengths given to me into meters. 95 centimeters is 0.95 meters, 80 centimeters is 0.8 meters, 18 centimeters is 0.18 meters. Working out the surface area and starting with the area of the face on the front, this would be 0.8 multiplied by 0.18, giving me 0.144. Next, I'll work out the top, which is 0.95 multiplied by 0.8. That gives me 0.76. Lastly, I need to work out the side, which would be 0.95 multiplied by 0.18. giving me 0.171. Adding these together is 1.075, and I'll need to multiply this by 2 to work out the total surface area of one of the cushions, which is 2.15 meters squared. Now, we were told in the question that there are 6 identical cushions, so that means the total surface area of all 6 of the cushions would be 2.15 multiplied by 6, giving me 12.9 meters squared. We know that each spray can covers 4 meters squared, so dividing 12.9 by 4 will tell me how many spray cans I'll need to cover the cushions. This gives me 3.225. You won't be able to go into a shop and buy 3.225 cans of spray, so we'll need to round this to ensure we have enough. Rounding down to 3 will mean that there's 0.225 of a spray can missing, and therefore won't cover all of the cushions, so we'll need to round up, and therefore 4 cans are needed. Before you go, take a look at the solution which I've provided for a question. I've made some mistakes. Pause the video, see if you can tell me what they are, or write some corrections in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you found that video useful, don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment. If you're struggling with maths or finding topics difficult, you can subscribe and turn on notifications to receive regular updates about new video tutorials. Don't forget to visit my website adamonlinetutoring.com for a full searchable list of all topics with exams, questions and solutions. You can also visit me on social media using the handle @AdamMathsTutor on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook and Twitter. All links in the description below.